Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play WazHack. We're starting over with a fresh character this time, and I'm going to go with another viewer request, or viewer suggestion, I suppose. The last one was to try sneaking down to the bottom of the dungeon with the thief, which is something I might revisit another time when I'm not being plagued by misfortune. What I'm going to go with this time, though, is a melee character. We'll go Valkyrie. And, better toy with the stats a little bit. And sorry I forget the name of the person who suggested this, but the suggestion was essentially try using identify scrolls to identify melee weapons, rather than basically just completely ignoring standard weapons as I do most of the time. Actually try identifying them and see if I'm passing by a load of weapons that could change the outcome of the run for me. I'm going to combine this with something I was thinking of anyway, a sort of general principle that I'm going to try to apply to my runs from now on, which is... Oh, thanks for that, getting me some free meat. A general principle I've been thinking about applying to my runs from now on, which is... I'll take the helmet, I guess. And that one. It's basically using identify scrolls to identify other scrolls. Because I feel like having the ability to escape from danger with a teleport scroll, rather than having to gamble on it, can make the difference between a failure and a success in terms of the outcome of the run. So I feel like I should leave less to chance on that front. I usually save my identify scrolls for things like items of jewellery, because they have powerful effects. But I think identifying teleports is perhaps even more important. So I'm going to try experimenting with that, see how it goes. So, what shall we go with first? I reckon first aid. Just for that straight up healing ability. Now, I'm not going to bother picking up crude daggers, because crude daggers are always a bit balls. So I'm not going to waste my time or identify scrolls on those. Same with clubs, but things like this, for instance, double-headed axe. Let's see if we've got an identify. We have. Oh, identified everything. So took the decision out of my hands anyway. Alright, so Cursed Helm of Madness. Don't really want that. Standard gloves, basically. Emerald, worth selling if we come across a shop. Blindness, choking, concentration, fruit juice, hallucination, restorability. So most of these are going to be useful only in combat. Repair armor is fine. Wasn't going to use the spellbook anyway. And where's the other axe? Didn't we just pick up another axe? Why isn't that list? Oh, it's at the top. Uncursed battle axe. I don't know if that's better than our bog standard axe. So let's try using it and see. Might even be a two-handed weapon. Oh, I need to unequip my other one. Did that work? No, apparently I'm not wielding anything now. Wield it on back? Knock it off. So I'm going to have to, unwield it and then re-wield it like that. That's slightly awkward. Okay, what else did I have? Don't want the Cursed Helm of Madness. I'll take bog standard Orcish helm, normal gloves, and that should about do it. It looks like Battle Axe might be a two-handed weapon, but we'll see when we come across something to hit with it. And I'm not sure whether it will necessarily inflict more damage than our standard initial axe will, but we'll see. That's one of the things that I feel is a weakness in WazHack, is the fact that there doesn't... Yeah, it's a two-handed weapon. There doesn't seem to be a straight statistical comparison. Like, you can't look up any stats on your weapons and find out, decide whether you want to use a slow but powerful one or a fast but less powerful one, etc. You just don't get any stats. So you have to just kind of guess, hit an enemy with that. Does that seem more or less effective than the last thing I was hitting it with? It's kind of difficult to tell. You may notice I've switched to the Morning Star. That's basically just variety. I like to mix it up with the Morning Star occasionally. Plus, I do feel like it's maybe fractionally more effective than the axe. Don't want the crude daggers, so let's just ignore them. Don't want any profanity from my weapons, thank you very much. that thing is doing a ridiculous amount of damage, so we're going to have to retreat here. And he successfully killed our pet as well. Alright, well, we don't have any healing potions. So we're basically going to have to just back up and hope it doesn't catch us too quickly. Okay, got most of our health back. There we go. Still did a lot of damage, though. Going to take shield parry for an extra bit of protection, because, frankly, at the moment, I feel like we need it. Let's eat the large kobold innards. And press onward. Of course, we do have another identify scroll at the moment, which could be good, but I guess let's sling the battle axe over here. Not much range on it. Never mind. Yeah, let's just ignore that. Yeah, we do have another identify scroll, but I don't feel like there's anything worth using there. Can't eat our dead puppy. That's a shame. Okay, let's kill the bat. Yeah. Surprise attack did double damage. And also dead things lying around. Eat the goblin innards. Good. Now, we can sell our emeralds for 44 coins, clear gem for 11, cursed helm. I'll hang on to the boots in case we get a chance to identify them. I mean, we do have... Actually, we have 2 identify scrolls. 3! So I could just do that anyway. Get rid of that spell book, the axe, and the arrows. There we go. Clear out that lot. Now what can I buy? Anything worthwhile? No, not really. I mean, if I sold a bit more stuff, I could try that black onyx ring, but it could be rubbish anyway. Wands, tempting, but no. And he doesn't have any identify scrolls, which is the usual thing I like to pick up. Let's identify the boots. Uncursed elven boots. Probably slightly better than our bog standard boots. Yeah, fractionally. Though we do look completely ridiculous. Look at that. We're a right state. You wouldn't go to a job interview like that. Alright. Let's sell the spell book, certainly. I'll hang on to the helmet in case we get another lucky identify. But I didn't want to use another identify scroll just identifying that helmet, when it might not be anything particularly interesting. Grab the potion. And let's dash off, because it turned out to be a dead end, and we'll go over to that ladder on the right hand side. Descend that way. Oh crap. I forgot it was an acid thing. Shit on a stick. Well, I think we've actually sold our axe, haven't we? Yeah. Very corroded. Oh crap. Alright. No! Ugh. It's so difficult to jump over those things. Alright, down we go. Ignore that. That's also an acid blob, apparently, despite being a different colour. Okay, axe. Well, I guess then, in keeping with the theme of this run, let's... Oh, another identify everything scroll. That was a lucky break. So, let's switch back to that axe, because it's not corroded. I say switch back, it's our new axe. Of course, that's uncursed plus 1 dwarvish helm, so we'll switch to that. There we go. Fractionally improved. Now... let's throw our weapons at this thing. We need to be a lot closer. Alright, throw battle axe. Didn't hit it. Throw morning star. Did slightly hit it. Okay, I'm going to try and jump over. Ah, no success. Okay, I could try throwing a potion, I suppose. Let's throw fruit juice at it. Enough damage? No, not enough damage. I don't want to waste those effects on this. Can we get over... I want to get over it without having to risk corroding my stuff. So I'm going to run back and forth, hope that the blob approaches me. Come on. Get nearer to me. Then I can jump over you. Come on. Come on. Out you come. Alright, let's go. Yeah! See what I did there? I'm so amazing. Alright, kill the jackal, kill the goblin. Fine, not a big deal. Any jackal meat? No. Disappointing. That's the battle axe that we threw, I think. Yellow mould. Whatever. Okay. Now that I have identified some weapons and some gear and such, maybe it'd be worth me identifying that other scroll. Another one of those! Oh, that was kind of a waste then. I didn't have enough stuff for that to be worth it. But I couldn't have known in advance, so whatever. Alright, let's... yeah, I'm leaving it alone. Good God. I wasn't trying to touch that thing anyway. I was trying to pick up the carrot that's on the floor. Now, what can we sell you? We can sell you an orcish helm, some black boots. Oh, potion of healing. That's nice. Actually got some handy potions, I guess. I'll get rid of magic mapping because I don't really care about that. And what do you have for me? I'm coming across a lot of shops in this particular run. Any identifiers or anything? No. Sharp wand for 192. I'll gamble on that. Of course, I'll probably need to identify it, but so be it. Sure. Get me away from that lot. Any rat meat? No, no rat meat. We're a little light on the food in this particular run so far. Heavy on shops, light on food. Problematic. Okay. Weapon precision is tempting, but I'm going to say shield parry, because again, we need as much protection as we can get. Okay, I'll take some more. Boots, jump over. Okay, well, at least we killed it in one hit. That's a lot better than laboriously clubbing it and being paralysed, and clubbing it and being paralysed, which, as you probably know, is the way that kind of combat tends to go. Eyeball combat. Spellbook, don't really care. Brown robe could be good, but we won't know until we identify it. Not fond of the kobold zombie thing. I do dislike them. Take a lot of damage. Alright, so grab the blue mushrooms. Halfway to being able to do something special with them. I'm going to chuck some money in this fountain. Yeah, chuck them in. Possibly not all of my money, but maybe 100. Make a wish. Apparently, where I went wrong with my health wish before was not using a capital H, so let's try that. Capital H, health. No, had no effect. Balls to you then, rip-off merchant fountain. Could go mace, short sword. I'll take the mace. Because remember, that, excuse me, that is the theme of today's run. Pick up melee weapons and actually identify them, instead of using my identifiers for other things. Remember also that I haven't yet identified a teleport scroll, so that is still... shit me. Still a priority for me. Alright, so, time to use some of these. Let's put some guys to sleep. Not enough guys, though. We're down to half health already. We do have a potion of health, so that's worth hanging on to. Let's fling in potion of blindness. And, just for good measure, let's throw a black potion, see if we can find out what it is. We cannot. Alright. Now let's try out our sharp wand. It's not clear what just happened. Well, thanks for that. Whatever it was didn't even reach the target. Shit. Alright. Oh, stop doing so much damage, you pissbag. Alright, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid. We do still have healing, right? Yeah, extra healing. There we go. Yeah, I was just going to say, this is exactly what I was trying to avoid. I'll drop the lich and goo, don't want to eat that. A situation where I'm cornered, I'm down to my last scraps of health, and I don't know whether I have a teleport scroll. I very much want to avoid that commonly recurring situation. So I think the next time I get an identify, I'm going to use it on scrolls and see if I can actually identify a teleport. Alright, let's grab another wand. And we're going to have to take a sleep here. We're hungry already, so that's not ideal. But we do need the rest. For pure health reasons. Okay. Grab some more potions. Better check the rat for meat, just in case. Yes! Okay, good. Actually didn't do anything to abate our hunger, but it'll have to do. Do I have any more identifiers? I do not. Yeah. I mean, of course I could just try them out, see what they are. But that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to use my identifiers a little more tactically. Rather than just going, that might be something good, let's identify it. Whoa, okay, one of those. Right, let's try out our long wand. Looks like a magic missile. So we've got another level. That means I think we have to take... Yeah, we have to take another level 1 talent. So, let's go with weapon precision. For bonus damage. Go down. Go down. Ugh. Hopefully this thing will drop a lot of meat. They usually do. Yes. Now we're full. From hungry to full in one bite-sized... Well, I suppose one buffalo-sized mouthful. Alright. Go away, bat. Alright. Going to have a bit of a sleep, get some health back. Good. Now explore this way. In here. Club these guys down, and hopefully... Yeah, take an axe point there. Hopefully we can avoid triggering that door, because of course those doors are usually an enormous problem. Spider meat? No spider meat. Probably a good thing. I don't particularly fancy eating spider, I have to say. I'm not an arachnophobe, but I certainly don't like spiders. Alright, we're going to need another level 2 before we can get level 3 shield parry, so let's go with level 2 first aid. For that healing-y goodness. Not that healing is a word, but... Who cares? It's WazHack! Alright, so let's identify. And as promised, although there are some other things I'd like to identify, when did I get a crude dagger? That wand, for instance, would be nice. Some of the potions, maybe. I'm going to identify the scrolls. Uncursed Scroll of Fire. Well, I'm glad I didn't just try that fucker out. God. I hate the bastard Scrolls of Fire. And that was actually my other thought. When I decided it would probably be worthwhile in future identifying other scrolls, is it's worth knowing what teleport scrolls are, because that can make the difference between life and death in WazHack. And the other thing is, if we do that, we can avoid setting ourselves on fire with a Scroll of Fire. So, let's magic missile these assholes. The idea, basically, is to hit as many enemies as possible with each magic missile. There we go. Oh, crap. Alright. Shoot them. Oh, man, there are enemies everywhere. Okay, let's try this scroll and see if it's a teleport. It's taming. And we seem to have tamed the strongest of the enemies, so that's actually not bad. Cool. It's going to turn on us pretty soon, I'm sure. But until then, let's have a quick rest to get some health back. And then let it do some good work for us. Yeah. Alright. Better check those for meat, I guess. Hopefully that thing will watch my back while I scarf down some wolf pup. Come on, kill the zombie. Kill the zombie. Oh, there's a scroll. Roch-hoch. Don't know what that is. Kick, get stuff out. Plumed helm. Plumed helm could be good, but I need to identify it. Fortunately, we've got 2 scrolls of identify here. So, let's identify the plumed helm. Cursed -1. What a waste. And then identify this scroll. Uncursed Scroll of Create Monster. None of the scrolls are scrolls that I want. Alright, well, let's look in the chest. Isn't that stuff I'm carrying? That's not what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, it's an empty chest. Have I already got stuff out of there? I don't remember doing so, but fine. Sometimes WazHackery blurs together. Of course, the downside of using our identify scrolls to identify weapons and other scrolls is that we don't get to identify the jewellery. So now I'm sort of on the edge of my seat going, is it good jewellery? I want to try it on, but it might strangle me. Okay, so moving on. Ooh, okay. Potion. Potion of healing, no less. And, alright, our buffalo friend just jumped down to the bottom of the ladder, where hopefully it will be kicking some ass while waiting for us to get down there. Take all of that crap for future identification. Remember, the principle here is to take a load of melee weapons when I find them and identify as many as possible. In the spirit thereof, let's use this identify. Blessed Scroll of Identify. Let's go with maces. One of them is a blessed mace, the other one's a bog standard mace. Do we have any unidentified scrolls? We do not. So, let's go with robe. Uncursed Japanese robe. Nah, probably not better than our armour, but I'll try it in a minute. And let's go with square amulet. Cursed Amulet of Strangulation. That's exactly what I thought it might be. And ruby ring. Cursed -1 ring of adornment. So that was all a bit shit, frankly. We haven't identified anything remotely useful. Right, beat this lot down. Hopefully let my buffalo buddy deal with that blob. And some more stuff, more wands. I'll leave some of the weapons. Amulet. And, of course, innards. Still full, though, so don't want to fall into the rookie trap of overeating. Oh, come on, kill the pink blob. No? Alright, whatever. Kill the pink blob this time? Nope. Okay. So, down we go. Oh no, it's turned on me. Right, let's kill it. That was clumsy. It's a shame we don't have a taming ability, because I'd like to re-tame that buffalo. Oh god. Turned into a goblin, and thus overburdened. Oh, how the hell are we going to deal with this while being hunted by a hostile buffalo? First things first, let's magic missile it. Try and do some damage from a distance. And then, I don't know, the other wand. Wand of Lightning! Nice find! And on that victorious high... Wow, 4 goblin levels. We don't get any talents, though. As I was about to say before I noticed that. On that victorious high, and the daunting problem of now being an overburdened goblin, I will leave it there for the day. Thanks for watching. Rejoin me next time when we'll be a goblin pressing on into the dungeons of WazHack and trying to decide whether we really want to carry all this crap. Until then, thanks for watching and bye for now. No! I accidentally clicked and I went across the trap and now I'm a rat! Oh god! Next time is going to be Rat Crisis. Ugh.